Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So please reach out to us, and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you.
So these are the features which we discussed in the last session. One is integration. Jenkins has a one feature which Jenkins can integrate with many tools. Okay. Thus, second one is scheduling. Let's see, scheduling. Third thing which we have is feedback. Feedback to email, chat, and all kind of things, right? And third thing, and fourth thing, this one will be admin topic. So how to add node, how to add users, and all this stuff. I'll discuss about it. So first, let's discuss about the integration. So I'm going to help you to integrate with let's say one or two tools. Okay. Again, there are lots of other requirements also. When you get it, you have to integrate it. So how do we do that? So first thing, how to integrate any tools. I said any tools with Jenkins. This is a very generic topic. Okay, any tools. So the first thing you have to do, install plugin. Okay, install plugin. Second thing which you have to do, configure plugin. And third thing which you have to do is use plugins. That's all. So this is the something pattern actually which you have. So let's say if you want to integrate with Jira or SonarQube or Nexus, Artifactory, or any for the sake of any tools, this is the pattern. So let me show you one of the integrations so you can understand well. So let me get this view improved, bold, apply. So clear the screen. Now I'll become a non-root. Java is installed. Okay. So I'm going to show you the one of the integration which is called SonarQube. Why SonarQube? Because you know SonarQube very well. That we covered the last topic also SonarQube. So let me install the SonarQube. So first thing what I'm going to do, Java is installed. So I'm not explaining you the step because we have done it last time, but I'm just going to download the SonarQube community editions. Copy link and wget enter. Now this is the late SonarQube. Now I think with the Java 11 there was some problem with the SonarQube last time, right? Correct now? Java 17 it was needed, correct now?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll do one thing. I'll just delete this. Thank God I got it in memory. I'll delete this. I'll go for the older version of it. So I'll go for, let's say, uh, some version which is, let's say I'll go for this 9.6, which is released in August. So I think this must be with Java 11. So copy wget. Now this tool I'm going to unzip. So I need to install unzip as well, and unzip. Now I'm going to start this. So go inside here, bin Linux, and this is the one.
Raj,
Start.
your screen is not refreshing for us, like at least for me.
Uh, I'm having a home internet right now. Is it for everyone or only for one person?
Yeah, we are
I
also
can
having the same issue, I think.
it's
Lagging.
good for me.
We see your screen, but it's not changing. It's like when you remove that SonarQube 9.9, so it's only that. Now what you are typing is not coming. If you can read
Others?
it, I think.
Yeah,
We
same
are able
issue.
to.
Okay. I'll just reshare this because that's maximum I can do. Uh, is it good now? All of you?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm able to the refresh image.
What do you see?
Whatever you are typing, I am able to see.
Okay. So let me check this status. Status. Running seems to be running. Not running. Now what is the problem? Okay. I'll not debug these issues now. I'll simply delete this because I don't want to fix the Java issues because my Java is being used by Jenkins also. So what I'm going to do, I will go for this one. So wget and unzip, and here go inside this then Linux. Now SonarQube start, and here status, 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 status. Now it's running. So now, anyone remember that which port it is running? I always forget the port. 9,000, I guess, right? So I have to open up with 9,000. So let me first get confirmation whether it's really 9,000 or something else. So we will find in the conf properties, and here web port is I think 9,000 only should be. It's 9,000. That's correct. So here it is. Yeah. So I'm just opening up the port here. Add, and here 9,000. Okay. Done. Now refresh. So ADMIN. I'll just change the password. Remember ADMIN, ADMIN123, ADMIN123. Update. Okay, so now this is the SonarQube. So how to integrate SonarQube with Jenkins? So now when I say integration, basically, instead of you go to the SonarQube and run the project, you can run from Jenkins. Okay, so I hope you remember the last time you were triggering that analysis and then a report was getting published to SonarQube. Now you will not publish that. Jenkins will do that stuff. So how do we integrate it? So here I said install any plugin. So for example, how to install plugins? So go to the manage Jenkins, and here you see manage plugins is there where you can add, remove, disable, enable plugins. Click on it, and here you see available plugins which you have here. Here you can search for the plugins which you need. Installed plugin, you can look at it here, and the plugins which is available for download, which I mean should be download, I mean should be updated. Here you have updates, and custom plugins also you can do that. So let's go for the available plugin, and I know that there is a plugin which is needed for this is SonarQube. So SonarQube, I'll just search for it, and here you got many results. Actually, don't get confused. It's with the experience you'll get it. You should try to read this text. Okay, so this is a pretty old plugins. We should not touch those old plugins, but new plugins, let's say this is a 3 months only. So this plugin allows easy integration of SonarQube with Jenkins. So like that, I selected this plugin and install without restart. I just did that. So if you see my rule book, install that plugin. So in this case, this is done, and this plugin got installed right now. See here. Any questions so far? Any questions so
No,
far?
no, no.
Okay, now I have to configure plugins. So what to do? So for configuring a plugin, again, let me tell you, you can read their documentations also, plugin documentations. Okay, that was while installing it was there. Okay, so you can read it. But now how do we configure it? So first thing you need to know the tools. Why I'm using SonarQube? Because last time I covered the SonarQube. So since SonarQube, if you remember, you have Sonar server, that is the first thing, and then we have a scanner, and then we have a third thing which we have a code, source code. Correct now? So these are the three things you have. So I need to configure server uh, at SonarQube. So where do we do that? So all the configurations you can do here. So earlier, before installing the plugins, SonarQube's options was not available configurations. Okay, now you will have it. So now this is a very odd page. You'll have to go one by one and check that whether it's there or not. So many entries you'll find it out, but my location is my focus is SonarQube. So I could not find it out with the scroll, so I'll just search for it. Sonar. Here it is. So here you can add as many Sonar server you want. Let's say you have 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. Add SonarQube server. So you have to configure this plugin means SonarQube. Okay, so let me add it. And this is my SonarQube Rajesh one, Rajesh Sonar, something like that. I'm saying you can add your own also. Now URL for this is this one. Okay, and now authentications. Okay, so here it's asking for authentications. So here I don't have any authentication. So here if you read this, they don't need a password. Actually they need a token for that. Okay, so here authentication token. So how do we get it? So you have to go to here, my token, security, and here you generate a token for this is the fresh one, fresh sonar, I mean new sonar. So here you get it, and here I'm going to add it. Now you see that there's a bug actually in the Jenkins this. So don't get frustrated, because open source but very effective tool. I'm clicking on add button, but it's not happening. So what to do? Apply. Okay, and then try to click and then save it and then come back again, same place. So sometime, some of the navigation, because of community product, some of the things which is not happening. So here I just saved it again. If I click add, now it's coming Jenkins. And what is this? I have a no user password. I have a secret text file here, private file and all. You can use the certificate, text I'm having. And text I put it up here. Let me copy one more time here. And this is a sonar, something like that, description and ID. And that. Now here I'll select this and done. Now these are the things is not important, so just leave it and save it. So this is the second steps I did it. Something similar you have to do for the other tools also. Are you understanding, all of you?
Sir, your screen is freezing again.
Is it happening for everyone?
No, I am able to
Yes.
see the screen.
See, if one person can see flawless, then that's issues probably from your side.
No, I
If
am not.
everyone has,
It's not refreshing for me as well.
Yeah, it's not
um,
for us as well here in office. We do have better connectivity, but the same thing is actually happening. The stream got stuck.
uh, not sure if this is a go-to meeting. Let me reshare one more time. How about now? Okay, here I'll do the liquid test. I just see that my screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Was it good?
I cannot see your screen now. Now it's loaded.
Uh, no.
Your voice is
Okay, one
coming
more
very
time
clear.
test.
No, no problem with the voice, but screen it's lagging, right? It refresh, but it's lag. Like when you said zero and we see that, so like almost 30-second, 40-second lag was there.
So that's too much lagging actually. So
Yeah.
see, one more time I'll do. One,
Even on the
two,
office
three,
website,
four.
we are able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 last, not 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
Okay, one more time test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Is it good? Anyone who's heard correctly?
Yeah, I got it correctly.
I got it.
Then I'm not sure what is the problem. Uh, okay, so can I continue, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, we will see the recording then. In that case.
Okay, just try to focus. I'll be slow, little slow. Okay, so now what I was doing, so this is also done. So you have to configure it. Now, if you remember the Sonar Cube, we have a server. I got it. Scanner, I need to get it. Scanner is a tool basically. Okay, so how do we install the tool in Jenkins? So here, if you remember that map and I installed it, so you have to go to here. Tools, where is this global tool configurations here. So I'm going to the global tool configuration and trying to add git. No, I don't need it. Gradle, no. SonarQube, ms build, no. I need the scanner, this one. So this is scanner for ms build project .NET. This is for a general one. So you can use general one everywhere, but .NET, if you have a project and stuff like that, Visual Studio project, then you can use MS Build. So here's scanner, add scanner. This is my scanner. So here I'll put it up and automatically install the version you can select. So version, I feel I should select little lower because Sonar Cube. Okay, then it will not show the latest one. Yeah, no problem. So I'll go for 4.5 5. Okay, I'm going a little lower because I have an older version of scanner. So here I set up the scanner, that is also done. Now, so more or less configuration part is done. Now time has come for using the plugin. So how do we use this plugin? So for that, using the project, you have to go to the Jenkins, set up a job, and this is for scan, freestyle project, click OK. Now where is the source code? So you know that last source code which we used it. Let me get it, that one, same one. And here, uh, here, this is the one, simple project, small one, it will not take much time. So this is the one, and then go to the Git, this process we showed you last time. And after that, trigger and all, you can set this scheduling. I'll talk about this one later. And then build environment not required, build steps directly move to this one. And here you see execute SonarQube scanner. So this is something which you wanted. And here right now there is no specification required. Okay, Java version is already set, properties set, analysis properties and all, everything is JVM option not required, just save it and I'll run it and see that what error is coming. So build now. So build is happening here and is failed. Now I'll go to the console output and see what is the error. So if you see that error, here error is authorization issues. That means this user ID and password is not able to fetch from the property file. So I can pass this one for time being here also on the command line. So go to the build steps and here analysis property I can pass this one. So that way it will not fail. ADMIN password was ADMIN123 and save it. This is how you can customize this and build. And see here. Now second project is scanning, being scanned. Now how SonarQube works and all, you know that. So basically earlier what you were doing, manually running the scanner on the code. Now Jenkins have done it and you see that success is there. And now here this is the link for the SonarQube. So let's look at this here. And this is your scan project. So you could do it through the SonarQube. Understood all of you? All of you? Hello?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so this is the way any tools which you want to integrate, any tools I had to say, more than 3000 plugins are there. Any tools you can integrate, this is the way. You must know that tool. After that, install the plugin, configure the plugins under the manage Jenkins options, and after that, use that in your job. That's all. Okay, so this is the integration part. Now scheduling part. What are the scheduling options available we have in Jenkins? I would like to discuss first. So let's go for this page. Jenkins CH scheduling. So if you see that, so this page is important, okay? Why? Because in this page, all the options I have documented it properly. Okay. So if you read this properly, you'll understood. Let's go one by one. So scheduling means how this you can get the jobs triggered automatically. Okay. Not you should do manually, but automatically. So if you look at this here, we have seen that lots of options we had it here. Let's say test job. here under the triggered option, build trigger option, so many options were there, and under this post build actions also you'll have a few options available. So what exactly those are? So let's understand this. So first thing, if you want to trigger job at a certain time means at a fixed time you want the job to be triggered automatically. Okay, so what we call that feature? That we call it a build periodically. So that if you remember that last time we tried this one. So let me show you here. This is the one, build periodically. Now if you don't understand this, there's a question mark next to it. You can read more about it, what exactly it will do. But here I'll select this, and now it's asking you to provide this some numbers. What is this number? This is the cron job. So if you understand that Linux, you have a cron format. So minute, hour, date of month and week. When you want to this to trigger, so you can specify. This is a nice tutorial. Here you have a few examples. Here you can see that. So this will execute every 15 minutes or something like that. And here some hard coding values is there, which I have used it already. So this is the something like that you will get it, and this job automatically will trigger, you see, every 15 minutes. So that is the first option which we have. Everyone is clear with this? All of you?
Yes.
Everyone is clear? Yeah. So second option which we have here is the job should trigger at a certain time, but only should build when there is a code changes. Understand this. Okay, at a certain time, but only when there is a code changes. Why to build without a code changes? So this option we call it pull SCM. Okay, pull SCM. So how do we see that? So let me disable this one, and here it is. So what will happen in the poll SCM? You can also put the cron, but it will check whether the source code had changes or not. And if the source code change is not there, it will not build. So for example, let's say star every minutes, right? That's a definition. Every minutes it will build. And here you have some source code. I'll just copy this one here and save it. Okay, now is this build is not done anything. You see that here. I'm not going to click on the build now, but the moment I change the code, let me change the code. See here, validation.txt. So here I am just changing the sum code and commit. I committed, and now you see that refresh. Just wait for a few seconds because every minute it will check. Here you can check the polling log and see that here pending now. All of you can see my screen, right? And build has happened.
Yes.
So here you can see the polling log and see that when it was took. You can also check the changes which you got it. So right now, wait for that changes. This should reflect, but right now it has not done. See here. So this is the changes which has been done, and this is the change. It is a GitHub git ID. So git commit ID, which you are doing it. So this way, poll options will trigger at certain time only if there is a code changes. Make sense, all of you?
Yes.
Now these all are linked to some tutorials, so you will, if you get lost, you will have some help also. Now third option is trigger using command line or script. Okay, you want to trigger some using some command line job you want to trigger, and this we call it a trigger build remotely. So if you go to the Jenkins,
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.